Richard Branson has become the first person to ride into space on his own company's aircraft.
There's Mach 3. And 60 seconds, and that is a full duration burn, folks. We are headed to space. Climbing.
The Virgin Galactic rocket took off from New Mexico yesterday with a 70-year-old billionaire on board, along with 5 crewmates. They experienced about 3 minutes of weightlessness before plunging back into Earth's atmosphere. So former astronaut Leroy Chiao joins me now to discuss the launch and what it could mean for the future of space tourism. Thank you so much for joining us. Give us an overview of the launch. What kind of preparations went into this, and how smoothly did it go?
It looked like it went very smoothly. The preparations were, not that involved because this was kind of a dry run, if you will, for bringing paying customers. So Richard Branson being the first quote-unquote passenger, if you will, to go up in his own spacecraft. And so I'm sure there was some training to make sure that he knew what to do in an emergency, which is basically to listen to the pilots and, how to get yourself strapped in and unstrapped. So not too much more than that for this kind of a ride. Going up and touching space, for, as you mentioned, about 3 minutes of weightlessness, but they did get that beautiful view of the Earth that you get only for a little short time, but they did get to experience it, so good for them.
So in the meantime, Jeff Bezos is a little over a week away from doing the same thing with his company, Blue Origin. What can you tell us about his plans? And I was sort of wondering whether or not the crafts, I guess, spacecraft, aircraft, whatever, are they significantly different, or is it basically sort of the same technology? And, now that we've got one and then another, do you expect to see kind of more billionaires following suit?
Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin spacecraft is quite different. Their flights is similar in that they will both touch space. The both spacecraft are designed to go up and touch space, go up basically and then fall back down into the Earth. So they don't go into Earth orbit, and so it's much simpler and much less energy involved. But in the case of Jeff Bezos' spacecraft, it's not a space plane like Virgin Galactic's. It's more of a capsule. So it will launch on a rocket, go up, and then the capsule will detach, and they'll go in a parabolic arc, experience about the similar amount of weightlessness and the view of the Earth, and then it'll come back in, and it'll come down under a parachute and land on the ground. In the case of Virgin Galactic space plane, it's carried up by a carrier aircraft, so it takes a little longer to get up to about 60,000 feet, which acts as the first stage of a rocket, and then that carrier lets the spacecraft separate, it fires its rocket engine, and then goes up and touches space, then comes back down and lands on a runway.
Oh, that's interesting. Virgin Galactic says that they hope to start taking paying customers on space joy rides. You mentioned that the preparations for this were not as involved as they would be if you had sort of a run-of-the-mill tourist on board. So how does that present more challenges or maybe complicate things?
Actually, the preparations for a tourist will be basically the same as Richard Branson probably went through, some familiarization. Maybe, some of this is a little bit just entertainment or familiarization, if you will. They'll probably go and get a ride in a centrifuge to feel like what it's like to pull some G's. It's not too big of a deal. They'll get familiarized with the flight suit they'll wear and the seats, how that works, how the hatch works on the vehicle. But probably not too much more than that. Like I mentioned, if there is an emergency, the main instructions for a tourist, just like on an airliner, is, hey, listen to the pilots, listen to the crew.
Right, and cross your fingers, I guess, as well. Maybe not. So of course, the next question is, when will this be available to more people? What could this mean, this launch mean for the future of space travel for, the average person? The price tag is still pretty steep.
Absolutely, and that's the issue. You're dealing with rocket engines, and rocket engines are complex pieces of machinery, and they have to work every time, and in order for this flight to be safe, just like jet engines on an airplane, right? But rocket engines are a lot more complex, a lot more goes into it, and so that's why the cost is still pretty high. You take an orbital. This is suborbital, so it's a little bit less of a technical challenge and a little bit easier to do. But if you want to go orbital, you're not going Mach 3, like these people are going, you're going Mach 25, so quite a bit more energy. And so before you realize the ability to send people into space regularly for a low price, you've got to come up with some kind of a breakthrough in propulsion technology, developing very robust and inexpensive rocket engines, which is a huge challenge. So just having the price tag come down to where it is to touch space, that's already a pretty good accomplishment.
All right. Leroy Chiao, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.